tinfoil hat. Oh, what the fuck are you guys even talking about?
Global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them.
Welcome to Tinfoil Hat. We go deep, homeboy. Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the fountain of knowledge. There's lizard people everywhere. That's some interdimensional shit. Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Dude, you just blew my mind.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
Revolution will be podcasted.
What just happened there?
The intro happened.
We're live. That's it. Look at him.
We're live, dude. Of course, everything freezes the minute Sam's trying to get it rocking.
Oh, we
Guys,
didn't see you
welcome
freeze.
to
That's
another TFH Live. I'm joined by my good friend Xavier Guerrero and Juicy Johnny, J Nice, J Dog, J Pound,
Flat Earth Johnny.
Flat Earth Johnny, Johnny Woodard, everybody. Okay, we're trying. Guys, I gotta be honest with you. Instagram, for some reason, has been showing me a little love on my memes. My memes have been blowing up.
Which one? You posted a couple good
No,
ones.
they're not my memes. They're memes I find on the internet, and then I repost them. But they've been going hard in the paint, dude.
What do you think that's about?
Somebody made the best meme of me. It's me on a. It's a guy on a mountain getting a from a young lady, and on him, yeah, that one. It's the best ever. It's the best ever. It's the best ever.
That's a good one.
So funny, it makes me laugh.
Have you seen this one's going pretty viral on the tinfoil hat? Have you seen Michelle Obama's new picture of her?
God, bro, she never misses legs, does she?
She got the heavy legs.
That's genes, dude. That's genetics, right? Honestly, that's she's that ain't working. She's born that way.
But dude, I'm just telling you, I saw Serena Williams live, and that chick had a U-Haul for an ass. I just want you all to know that. I mean,
and you
I've
don't doubt
never
her
seen...
sexual. I mean, you don't doubt that she's a woman.
No,
right?
I don't. If she's not a woman, I don't want to be straight. That's all I gotta say about that. Cause she had a peach on her, dog. She had a fat peach.
Dude, what could you do with it though, man? You need 12 inches of.
I could cannonball into it.
Look at that.
Look at dude. I
Dude,
saw
look
that in
at that.
real life, and it was like I felt like I was in Jurassic Park, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's real."
Oh, look at this
music was
one.
playing in
Well,
the
are we really
background.
looking at Serena Williams' ass on? Like, what are we doing?
I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just trying. I'm just trying my hardest. Dummy arigato, Mr. Oro. Guys, welcome. Guys, so much going on with the show. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully we'll get a lot of people listening. We don't know. How was your guys' week?
Amazing. It was a good weekend, gotta say. But I'm excited for this weekend. This weekend's the weekend of May 5th for the Mexicans, and we got a show out there in Chicago.
Yeah.
I might be the only Mexican there, so I'm still excited though.
Who was I talking about? Who did Kathleen Madigan, I think. Isn't it Cinco de Mayo's when they celebrate? Her joke is like they celebrate beating the French. It's like, who didn't beat the French? Everybody beat the French.
Oh, no, just here ruining my holiday. Thanks, Sam.
I'm sorry, buddy. Do you find that the amount of white chicks you get on Cinco de Mayo shoots up because it's just like when they want to speak Spanish at Taco Bell, they just want to get as authentic as they can.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's my day. It's our day. It's your day too.
It's our day to get back at the White Devil. Johnny, how are you, dude? You were in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I was in Vegas. It was great. Won at slots. Dude, whenever I play with my girl, I've never lost playing slots with my girl. When we sit down, she just brings the luck.
Dude, is that love or is that real love?
I think that's me taking advantage of love. But yeah, it's something to do with love.
Do you have a strategy? Do you have a strategy?
No, we just alternate. We just alternate pushing the button. That's all it is. It really is.
Do you guys look in each other's eyes while you do that?
No, it's mostly she gets shit faced and we laugh a lot. It's
Yeah,
it's just a lot of
love
laughing.
slots. They just love the shit. Women love slots the same way they love Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. And I learned a little lesson in humility and patience at the check-in. We got skipped in line a couple of times, and I was fucking fuming. I was so mad.
Johnny, are you swearing on this feed
I don't.
already?
Dude, they're letting it go now, man. They're just letting it happen. So I think we're good.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
So I would, and what happened was the guy that went in front of me that I was so pissed about actually took the last room, so we got upgraded to this like a massive suite, just huge. And
So
I was
you
like, you know what?
Penthouse Johnny?
There's a plan in everything, and that was the Vegas plan was for me to get a huge suite. So yeah, patience.
Dude, why don't I ever get nicknames like that? That's a great nickname, Penthouse Johnny.
Well, that was based off.
I
of
don't
a
need another
character
nickname.
From Jason Tebow named Penthouse Teebs.
Yeah.
Where when we did stand up in Vegas
told me about
at
this.
the Green Door, the Swingers Club. Oh, you guys missed out on all the fun, dude. You guys missed out on all the fun. It was
Somebody
great.
just said I was about to say the N-word, but I don't think I was. I usually know when I'm about to say the N-word because I say it.
Johnny, when do you feel like you say the M-word the most? Traffic or the bedroom?
It's not. The bedroom is your thing, man. That's totally
okay,
your
that's
thing.
not- I'm the only one who likes that.
I think so. I've never met anybody else who wants
I
to
know
be called
XG's
a white
tried-
man who wants.
XG, did you enjoy it when she called you that? Did you find yourself?
No, it's not my thing. It's not. I rather her say wetback.
Sam, they want your
more
mic turned
gets
up
me
a
going.
bit.
Yeah, your mic is kind of low.
Guys in
I
the
don't
chat,
like-
do any of you want to be called the N-word in bed if you're white?
Be honest, guys. You know you do. You know you do. You know you love it. It
But
makes you horny.
But it's got to be by a black chick, though, right? It doesn't.
No,
count.
dude. It's got to be by anyone slinging it. Okay? Are you slinging it or are you slinging it?
So
More
you're
credit
cool-
if
like
it's a black
white
person.
chick calling
Yeah.
you an N-word, that gets you off too.
Anybody call me the N-word gets me off.
So weird, dude.
Dude, why don't you respect me?
Dude, I respect
Respect
your
me.
pronouns. I respect your pronouns. I
Thank
think
you,
this whole,
dude.
I think this whole bit was just an excuse for people to call you the N-word. And
Dude, you don't understand what it's like to walk around rock hard all the time.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh no, I
Sam,
do. I completely understand that.
Is your
Johnny, do
pronouns
we have any
joke?
things? Can we I mean, does anyone, what do we want to talk about here? We're just rocking.
We got calls. We got calls.
Oh, we have calls. Yeah, we have calls. We have. Is Donald Trump? Does he have a clone out there?
Oh, Johnny, are we going to get into that? We got on a broken sim, but the minute we discussed that, bang, somebody started. Dick Gregory calling his shots.
Yeah, it's this old video of Dick Gregory, the comedian from like right after the election, I think, saying that there are two Trumps. There's one with the red tie and one with the blue tie. That's why Ben Carson, who Trump called racist, the very next day endorsed Trump. And Ben Carson, according to Dick Gregory, said, no, I was endorsing the good Trump. And then
Snaps. So
Yeah.
black people are kind of like the kid from The Sixth Sense, only they can see it. Is that
They can
what
see clones,
is that what
yeah.
we're discussing?
Yeah.
You know, Dick Gregory and Ben Carson have that black vision that white people can't see two Trumps. Is that what
they
you're
see
saying
Trump
right
in-
now,
they
Johnny?
see Trump in stereo. But then someone today tweeted at us, unrelated to that, Ryan Garcia with Trump. And damn, it looks much like a much younger Trump. And I don't know, maybe he posted an old photo, but I don't think it is. I think it's supposed to be a contemporary photo. Let me see if I can find the thing. The person might have deleted it now. Hold
No,
on.
but I'm with you on that. And, you know, they've said that about Trump at the UFC fights, that's not really Trump. That's a different dude. It's a different
that's so
dude.
interesting.
Right? I mean, dude, is it just everyone's got a clone?
If
you
you
want
can
a clone,
afford
Sam?
one, why wouldn't you?
I want a clone.
get so much.
Dude, I
more
would
work
just have
done.
my
Here it
clone
is.
podcast all the time, and then I would just do nothing but martial arts.
Wait up. No, so wait up. You wouldn't do stand up either. You would just have him do all stand up, all podcasting, and you just do jujitsu and hang out with the kiddos.
Yeah, that would be it. Yeah, the clone would go do stand up, and then I would go and just learn jujitsu and learn how to kill with my hands so hard.
He does look very young right there.
It looks different, right? And I think that is a new photo. Yeah, he said they posted it today.
Yeah, I mean, that does not look like Trump. That looks like
Slimmer?
somebody who sells cars in Florida and loves to watch his wife get weird at swingers clubs, right? That does not look like a guy running, right? I mean, that is not it at all.
Oh, there's video of it too, I guess. Oh yeah, there's fake Frump. Ryan Garcia's a wild dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he's wild.
I love the sound effect.
That's weird to just do that in front of people.
Yeah, that is, right? And everyone's just sitting around.
He's got dress shoes on doing it.
Dude, how much do you think he's getting tons of just Republican butt right now? Just like all
Trump?
these Republican chicks. No, Ryan Garcia.
Oh.
And he's out there he's all about the
Guys are
children
just
now.
like, listen to me. When you're getting weird with my wife, you look me in the eye, Ryan Garcia, okay? You look me right in the eye. I don't care if it's Cinco de Mayo, all right? You look me in the eye. That's how we go.
You want calls?
Yes.
The calls this week, it was a mixed bag. We have some guy. Actually, we have two people who keep calling in doing impressions of just anybody in the conspiracy world, really obscure names, up to Alex Jones, Donald Trump. So I got one of their calls that I wanted to play. Let's just see if you buy this as Donald Trump.
Listen up, Sam. I'm on my way to the courthouse, and I was thinking about you. That's right, I was thinking about you. I know today's live call-in on TFH, but I'm not going to be able to make it. I know Johnny and XG were probably waiting to give me a call, but I'll have my balls in a vice. Again, with the crooked DA, everybody that's coming against me. But I know you're not, because I'm probably your favorite president ever. That's right. And I look forward to being on the show. I'm just waiting on the call. I've been waiting on the call. I'm sure it's going to happen.
It's like every one of them is 3 minutes, and he's just I couldn't.
Gonna be honest with you, dude. That guy's way better than the guy in Saturday Night Live.
yeah. That guy in SNL is terrible.
I mean,
terrible.
It's like they just can't stop effing with us. They just can't stop it.
Yeah.
They're like, we have to F with them at every moment, all the time. That's all we're doing. Let's just F with these effers.
Well, they drafted Shane Gillis to be their starting Trump impressionist, but then they cut him for political reasons. So that was their mistake.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't mind Trump calling into Tinfoil Hat Live every Tuesday, though. Just saying.
Please don't.
I would mind that, dude.
I
I would love more.
There's so many calls.
There's not enough calls, Johnny. Just keep rolling the calls.
It's most obscure impression. It's like, hey, this is Jason Burmese. Sam calls him Burmese, so I call him Burmese now. This is Jason Burmese. You just wanted to know if you guys wanted to have me on the show, but it's not. There aren't like jokes to it, It's like serious phone calls from people in conspiracy land, and I just know it's the same. It's the same phone number every time.
All right, yeah, dude. Play them all, dude.
All right. Well, I'll pull more of them next week, and you will have brought it on yourself. Let's see what we got here. Here's this. I think this is a great idea. I've been saying this for a while. I'm not sure I agree about the implementation that this caller suggests, but the idea is sound.
Hey guys, I had an epiphany on 420 when I was eating my 1,000 milligram punch bar. It just took me a few days to come back down to earth, but I think I got it. Sam, I think you could be the face of one of the biggest political meme coins this cycle. Hear me out.
Yeah.
No, and with 4 rows on the Solana network. Based on that iconic meme of that lesbian that looked like a Mountain Dew can with eyes screaming no after Trump won.
Yeah.
Now, I'm one of the 11 people that listens to Cash Daddy, so Howie and his big brain buddy couldn't be more wrong
Shots
about
fired.
this. The community is everything. It's what fuels the coins. And think about what is the community right now that's memeing. It's a bunch of right-wing guys that hate liberals. Now, based on your most recent transgressions, Sam, I would say you're the most hated comedian by the liberals on social media. Right? I think you'd agree. So what better way to get these guys back than to make a ton of money off their rage? That's what's happened. They tokenized liberal rage. Now, look, I might not be right, but I'll never be left. Trump 2024. If you don't know, now you know.
I love that call.
Yeah, but what? I didn't hear his proposal.
Well, he wants you to create a meme coin.
A coin. Yeah.
He wants it to be called the No coin, which, you know, based on that meme. But I think it should be like the Conspira coin, or, you know, something Sam Tripoli coin, or the real ass nigga coin.
Whoa, Johnny, what are you trying to get me hard?
I censored. I took out the I, if you didn't notice. I said
respect,
yeah.
dude.
It's real close, but it was good.
So we can make a mint from this. We put out the coins, we pump it, we take half the coins, keep them for ourselves, bank a cool mill, and then it collapses. A lot of people lose a lot of money, but we don't, because we sold at the right time.
All right. Let me think, Johnny. I don't know if I can do that to the people.
Well, the people know. The people who really know. We're just getting all.
Oh, the people who really know what?
That where it's a pump and dump. But
okay.
like the listeners of the show. So we protect them.
who can
they make some money?
Who can pump and then dump at the last second? Is that what we're talking about?
Maybe the move is to make it like a liberal coin, you know, and get those people to lose their money. That might be, you know, like the Obama.
Why do we want anyone to lose their money, dude? We're pro people.
Anybody that would buy the Obama coin, I'm happy.
We don't rug pull. We're not rug pullers.
I would rug pull Obama.
Why
Obama
would you
coin.
rug pull, dude? We
Obama
love
coin?
them.
I would rug pull Obama coin for sure.
You would rug pull on our listeners, Johnny.
No,
I'm sorry.
Obama coin.
Okay. All right. I find it very interesting, Johnny,
Anyway,
what you're saying.
Something to
right
think
now.
of. Maybe we make a legit coin. I don't know. It doesn't. If you
Let's
don't
make a
wanna
real coin.
pump and dump, we can make a real.
Let's make
coin.
a real J-Dog.
I am
J-Dog,
selling-
enough of this.
I'm selling my shit though. I can tell you that. As soon as it hits enough for me to retire, I'm selling it. You want to know that this is some follow up on the Danger Cats.
Hey, fellas, it's Buckwheat from up in Canada here. Just to reverberate from what the Danger Cats were talking about with the Picton Farms, with that whole story, it goes much, much deeper. I suggest that you get Christopher James from A Warrior Calls, awarriorcalls.com. He, with the help of David Hawkins, rest in peace, uncovered the real satanic and corruption that was involved with that whole situation. Allegedly, there was a gambling site that where, unbeknownst to you, when you went onto this site, you kind of a blackmail scheme at the same time, because you didn't know what kind of site this was. So you could actually gamble and bet on how these people that were locked in these rooms at that farm, these victims, how they were going to die.
Oh my God!
Demonic. So he can explain everything that was involved, and it's all involved, and the Trudeaus are all involved with this.
Oh
So
my
Trudeau's
God, that's
Paul's
so
roommate
awful.
was indicted back in, I think, 2010 or so for a sex trafficking ring. And he went to jail for 3 years, guys. Holy shit. Who do you think the Patsy was? And who was the ringleader? So there's so much information that is so much deeper, and if you want a great guest that will dive deep and explain all of this, Christopher James from A Warrior Calls.
Christopher James from A Warrior Calls. Okay.
I think that's what
I'm gonna have to get Mark on that. Usually Mark's in the green in the comment section, but I think Mark has decided not to. We appreciate Mark's hard work. A Warrior Calls. Christopher what? James?
Yeah, I think so. What do you think about that though? That's horrifying.
Like, dude, it's so disgusting. It's so disgusting.
And he makes a good point too. He says it's also a blackmail website, so you get people on there and they think they're doing one thing, and it turns out they're doing another.
That's. I mean, there's like these YouTube videos that tell you like how deep the dark web gets, and that's how it is. You have to send a picture of yourself doing something, so then they have you, and then they're all compromised, and you can't snitch on them because they know it's like.
Wait,
it's
what do
like
you mean you have to send them a picture?
What? Where'd you hear about this, Xavier Guerrero?
Like, if you want to join like any of these crazy clubs, like on the dark web and like on what is it, Discord and stuff, you have to send them proof of you doing a crime so that they let you in, type of thing. You get what I mean? It's kind of like so they have something of you so that you don't snitch them out. It's kind of seems that's what I would get. That's how you get in those type of fucking.
Oh my God,
groups,
that's so
messages.
awful, dude.
It's crazy. I can't imagine auctioning on how to end these people's life and shit.
Oh, dude, what websites are you on, weirdo?
Are you on the right? Can you type on your computer? Are you on the right mic? Actually, I think you might not be on your mic.
No.
Nope.
If you
Damn it, XG. That's what you get for going on these.
We're just hearing you. We're just hearing you typing.
Yeah, stay off the dark web. I agree, dude. Thank you. Stay off.
I used to use the dark web all the time to buy
the dark web on Discord and stuff.
drugs in college. But
Mark's here, dude. Mark's here.
Yeah.
Yay! Let's give it up for Mark, everybody. Come on, be nice. We love him. Thank you, Mark.
Mark is not gay. I don't know who said that.
Hey, Johnny, shut up! Seriously, stop it.
Not gay.
Stop it.
Mark
Please
is not
stop.
gay, everybody.
Please.
No matter what all of you said last
Johnny,
week, Mark
please
is not
stop.
gay.
Please stop. Please.
You're the one who did it last week. And you're on to me.
I'm just stop it. We're just all friends and lovers here, right? XG? Right? Dark web XG?
I missed it, but I have a feeling where Johnny went with this. So yeah, let's all play nice today.
I don't think you know where I
you.
went. No, I said Mark is not gay, and I didn't like what happened last week when Sam instigated everybody saying he was.
Shut up, Johnny. Shut up. Stop. Let's move. Let's hear another.
That's the kind of thing that makes
dude,
it
now
easy to
everybody's
blackmail
calling
people.
Johnny bi. Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I wouldn't be offended by that. If I was bi, it'd be okay. That's okay. I'd be proud of it. I'd be bi and proud.
Johnny's this is. This guy's calling it hooked on homophonics.
I'm not. I mean,
Talmud.
Like Johnny said, if he was bi, I wish he'd stand up for it. This podcast would go so much further. If any of us were, we should own up to it.
I think you are. I think one of us has to come out as gay.
We'd become huge.
Well, which one of us doesn't have a girlfriend right now? We'll just do that person. Who is that? Did you have a girlfriend? Sam has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
Oh man, what a day to say that when my girlfriend
hey, Xavier, shut up. You have to come out. So come out.
Can we do it on episode 1000 of Tinfoil Hat? Can we make it a big deal then?
Yeah.
Xavier, you get to hook up with some twink who listens to the show gets to hit it. Thank you, twinks.
This call's pretty funny.
Damn, Johnny, XG, what is up, fellas? Just wanted to, I don't have a conspiracy, but I do have a conspiracy adjacent story. Sam, you're always bringing up the first conspiracy is Santa Claus, and that hits super close to home. So basically, when I was younger, I'm going to take you guys back to 1999.
This is the way back
the
machine.
week before Christmas break, I am in preschool at the time. And someone brings up Santa Claus. Never really heard about the guy, just finally coming into consciousness there. So when I get picked up later that day, I bring it up to my mom. I'm like, hey, what's up with this fat dude that brings you free gifts and stuff in the middle of the night? My mom doesn't really say anything as we're driving. I'm like, oh, shit, should I not have said that? She turns to me and she's like, listen, don't bring this up to anybody else, but Santa Claus isn't real. And mind you guys, my parents they're very religious, and at this time, 20, 30 years ago, they were extremely religious. So, anything that wasn't around, God and Jesus during Christmas time was blasphemous. So my mom's really, telling me, hey, don't fuck with that Santa Claus dude. He's not real. Don't even think about it, but also don't bring it up to anybody else. Just keep this between us. So, of course, I'm like, oh, shit. I wasn't even upset. I was like, damn, I know something that, all these kids, they don't know. They know nothing about it. So then next morning I go into into preschool, and I remember I'm sitting there on the shitty computer looking at playing some game where you put the block squares into the square and the circle and et cetera. And we were all buddied up, and I stare over at my partner and I look at him. I was like, "You want to hear his secret?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I tell him, I look around the room, I'm like, "That dude, Santa Claus, he's not real." And he looked at me like, "What are you talking about?" And I said it again, and he started getting teary-eyed. And all of a sudden, I just started telling everybody in the class, and by the end of the class, the teacher was just trying to deal with all these kids crying, and I'm sitting there just happy as hell that I know this secret. I told everybody. Long story short, a lot of parents got involved. They were really pissed, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Yeah.
Okay, that is both hilarious and brutal at the same time.
Yeah. I thought that was a metaphor too for maybe some people just aren't ready for the truth yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't hit them with it when they're not ready. You know what I mean? That's why
it's crazy because I remember my next door neighbor told me Santa wasn't real, and all I wanted to do was right the wrongs. I just wanted to right the wrongs. Be like, you ruined Christmas. Enjoy your kids believing in Santa for as long as they can. It's fun.
So you wouldn't be okay if you heard that one of the twins was out there telling other kids that Santa wasn't real for whatever reason. You wouldn't be like, oh, she's kind of woke a little bit, not believing the narrative.
Do I want my kids to tell other kids that Santa isn't real? No.
Yeah. No,
I hope my kids make it to 18 believing in Santa.
What?
Some kid just told my just turned 5-year-old nephew that the Easter Bunny wasn't real. It was like a friend of the family, a couple years older than him. A real.
Oh, did you guys have a talk with him? Did you pull him outside?
I didn't have a talk with him, but what they told him was Jesus is still real, Santa Claus is still real, Easter Bunny not real. So he's kind of like 2 out of 3 right now on the.
But that doesn't work. That doesn't help because now he's figuring out that
Well, it's a mistake I always think it's a mistake to lump in Jesus with Santa. They shouldn't have mentioned Jesus. They should have just been like, yeah, Santa's still real. Don't even Jesus. Leave that till later. But that's because that's the thing that happened to me when I found out about the Easter Bunny first, and then it just all unraveled from there. You know, I haven't been the same since. If you ask me, I'm jaded. We got a few super chats here. I'll tackle those. Let's see. Actually, we have more than a few. Bird says, a scale one stands upon to measure height rarely changes. Don't know what that means. Is that Confucius or something? A scale one stands upon to measure height rarely changes. That scale to measure height, that's not a thing as far as I'm concerned. So
I think that is
Confucius
that's part of it, yeah.
Unvaccinated guy. Is it possible to Earther project like Earther project like astral projection, but not to the future, but to the before the ether? I don't really understand that question, if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna say yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cliff says.
I don't know what he said there, but I'm like, yeah, why not?
Cliff has a warning, Sam. He says, you're living dangerously. Would you have someone who questions the official narrative on World War II and dives into who actually was the bad guys?
Okay, I'm really over this right now. This thing that Hitler was a good guy. I'm really over it. I'm just over it. Okay? People have no clue. Everything is a lie, including this BS. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you've been challenging, right, who supported Hitler, but not his status as a piece of shit.
Yes, I believe he's controlled opposition. I believe that the Bank of England and Wall Street completely and utterly funded him. Were funding him during the war, and it wasn't until the very end, It wasn't to the very end that they pulled the funding for him. So that's what I believe.
Okay. Unvaccinated guys splashing out here. Xavier's on the run. Word has it he has been leaving plungers in toilets at the school for the blind. And D Madness was his latest victim.
That is not cool, Xavier.
Not cool. I don't do that.
Not cool.
No.
It's not cool at all.
I just called you Xavier for some reason. Unvaccinated guy. Did you hear? They finally got back together. There was a lot of crap between them. But in time, they got back together. You want to say
who?
Johnny's butt cheeks. There we go. Thank you. unvaccinated guy.
Johnny, I'm glad your butt cheeks are together.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Let me see. Here's one.
Mark, go on.
No, go ahead.
No, go.
Okay. Not Mark.
Sam, Johnny, XG. Sam, I've been a fan of yours since all the way back, seeing you live on the End of the World podcast at the Comedy Store. I was not present. I was at home watching, the presidential election and everything that happened that night. Anyways, I wanted to ask I've asked you this question before, actually. Back in 2018 at Skankfest at the Brooklyn Bazaar, I asked this question, and funnily enough, it actually led to Tim Dillon finding out about Tower 6.
I remember that.
That was a pretty epic
Big moment. Big
and the
moment.
question is, it's for all you guys, which conspiracies do you go back and forth on the most? I always think that's an interesting question because conspiracies always seem kind of fluid. There could be many,
Gender
angles
fluid
to conspiracies, and I wanted to see which ones are, for you guys, are the most difficult to pin down. All right. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Johnny, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I have one. For me, it's definitely the nature of the Earth. 100%. I vacillate on that. Without, I think about it a lot.
Respect
I
on
dwell
that,
it.
Johnny.
I'm always doing reading. I can change my opinion 3 times in a day on that, according to what I'm reading at the time. So, I don't know.
Xavier?
That one is one of those hard ones that were like, especially when Eddie comes in and you're like, and they tell you like, well, what do you feel? Do you feel it spinning? Do you feel it round? But that's one of them. But the other one is also where I can't believe is like people becoming possessed. Because I do believe there's evil and there's evil, but then again, they tell you it's just like schizos, or it's just like back in the day it could be schizos. You don't know. But then Sam talks about the homeless people. I'm like, there's something in those people. That's just not just they're sick or whatever it is.
Just not
but
food.
But possession and that demon stuff is one of the ones where I'm kind of iffy because it's been like, I don't know, that science fights it. Science fights the devil and evil and the demons and all that exorcism stuff. But that's the one where I'm like, as a little kid, it always scares me. Till this day, I'm not playing the Ouija board. Nuh-uh.
I respect that, Xavier. I respect that. Brave.
Yeah. Brave.
Mine is Christianity and Christian mystics. I go back and forth. Do I have to follow these rules, or do I believe that there's laws to the universe and the energy manipulation all the time? All the time. That's why I fluctuate. That's literally the only thing. Everything else, I pretty much know what's real, what's not real.
Can you explain what you mean about, you said, do I have to follow these rules? What rules are you talking about there?
Well, I mean, is it only the Bible, or is there mysticism in the world? Is it only these commandments, or is there mysticism? Can I manipulate energy and still be a Christian? Can I still love Jesus and still manipulate energy? That is what I fluctuate back and forth on. Because I always get, there's only Jesus. I'm like, well, I believe you can manifest shit. That's the devil. I'm like, why? Why is that the devil?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know how that's much different than prayer. People through prayer believe that they can change their destiny and manifest things. We have a call about
That's
it.
all I'm saying, dude. So it's like, to me, that's why I go back and forth. Everything else is like, I don't fluctuate on anything.
Oh, here's another one too.
Nothing.
Aliens. Really? Aliens. Where you stand with aliens? You believe
they're either demons, angels, or from beyond the wall.
You don't think there's any chance that it's technology, right? Like.
No, I mean, like, UFOs are 100% military.
That's what I mean. Okay, so you're saying that. All right.
Yeah.
So you think they're all 100%? All of them are military? Is that what you're saying? UFOs?
Yeah. I don't think they're coming from other places.
But what
And when
about
you say-
what about spirit? What are you saying is spiritual then?
I think that most of these, if not all these aliens are either angels or demons.
But
And
what
the
do you-
only
what's the
other thing
difference
I'll
between
accept
alien-
is beyond the wall. Those are my two options.
But you're
I
saying
do not.
the UFOs are the military, but where are the aliens that you're seeing that aren't UFOs? Where are they?
They could be working with the military, but everything that they're like, I just saw aliens. Like, no, those are angels or demons.
But who sees? Most people who say they saw aliens mean they saw a UFO. Is the point that's kind of confusing me here.
No, there's some aliens out there that people see aliens.
I'm gonna have to change cameras. All right, here's another call. This is. I'll play it, and I'm curious what you guys think.
Listen.
Oh no, sorry. Here we go.
Yo, Johnny, XG, real nigga, what's up? I just wanted to call, I guess, to say thank you. I came for the conspiracies. I stayed for God. Found your show somewhere around episode 200-ish. And, I was a brown belt in conspiracies then, and I'm definitely got a few degrees into my black belt, and I've picked up a blue belt in God. I want to share with you the story of how God showed himself a couple years ago and how things have changed since then. Let me set up the background. I live in the woods on about 15 acres, heavily overgrown woods. I cut my own firewood, and when you're cutting down trees, you set a stage here. You use what's called a felling wedge that's used to control the direction of the tree when it falls. And on my property, I've got a very large fenced-in area for my dogs. I call it the dog park. The dog park has motion lights. And I'm going to tell you a story about how God showed himself to me. I was cutting down firewood. I had picked this dead tree that was standing up, and it should have just been textbook fall down, laid flat on the hill. I could have cut my logs off and been done. So when this tree fell, it hit a big boulder, and it bounced, and it landed, and it was stuck across two boulders, like a bridge. So I knew if I cut it, my chainsaw was going to get stuck. I didn't bring my felling wedges with me, because like I said, this was supposed to be an easy tree. So I'm standing there. I'm like 15-minute walk back to my shed, and I'm just kind of talking to myself, and I'm saying I need a wedge. It's really important. I can't believe I forgot this point. My wife and I were in a really bad spot when this was going on. So I've been talking out loud, and at this point, I didn't know who I was talking to. I was just talking to the universe, and I'm asking for guidance. I'm saying, I feel like everything I need here on this property. Should I stay or should I go? I feel like I should be here and stay with my wife. Give me some clues. So back to the tree. I need this wedge. It's like a 10, 15-minute walk. So finally, I'm like, all right, I got to go back and get the wedge. And I turn, and I look down, and there's this little speck of bright orange in the leaves. And I kick the leaves off, and I'm like, holy shit, there's the felling wedge. And it's been in the woods for God knows how long. It's just sitting there in this random place on acres and acres. I have 15 amongst thousands of acres in the woods, and here's this felling wedge that I need, that I asked God to give me a sign, and there's this wedge. And I'm like, all right, well, I need something to bang this wedge in, and I look, and there is an axe that somebody made with a metal pipe handle.
What?
And so it wouldn't have rotted. If it was wood, it would have rotted. So this wedge and this felling axe are there, waiting for me, or perhaps manifested by me. That's another long story. So 2 weeks goes by. I got my dogs up in the dog park, and in these 2 weeks, I'm like blown away by this. And I'm talking out. I can't finish this story in 3 minutes, and it's emotional for me. And I'm
Wow.
trying to finish that. So again, the felling wedge and the axe were there, and I'm in the dog park, and I'm like, did you give me this felling axe and this wedge? What's going on? And then all of a sudden, on the far end of the dog park, I'm talking like 300 feet away, one of the motion sensor lights just lights up, but there's nothing over there to set this light off. And I'm just like, whoa, all right, that's a sign. But, you know, it's a motion light. Maybe something triggered it. So like another week or two goes by, and I'm in the dog park, and I'm still pondering this every day. And this time, I just looked up at the sky, and I'm looking at the stars, and it's the clearest night. And I say, I needed the felling wedge and the axe, and I asked for a sign, and it was there. And I asked for a sign. If you put that felling axe and that wedge there, I'm starting to tear up. And the light turned on. So I looked up at the sky and I said, "You gave me the axe. You turned on the light. I believe. I have faith now." And as soon as that last word came out of my mouth, the biggest and brightest shooting star I've ever seen flew over my head and looked like it crashed into the mountains that are like a quarter mile away. It looked like I could have reached out and grabbed it. You can't tell me that God's not real. Now I'm on a show to learn who God is. That's another 5-minute conversation. Thanks, guys. Take care. Peace.
That was a great call.
Yeah.
That was a great call. Wow.
So, do you think he might have manifested that?
He seems to think it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible, dude.
I think that's as likely because the idea that God manifested an axe and whatever this thing is to save him 15 minutes walking back to his house. It's like, is that what God's up to? I don't know. That's my only skepticism of this call. So I think maybe a bit of both. Maybe there's some kind of you direct the energy of God. Through your thoughts. I don't know.
I get what you mean, but if let's say it's a coincidence, you could still kind of be like he guided you to it.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's a coincidence.
Yeah.
I think there's something mystical going on there.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's the only thing I can imagine is that that's God knew that's what it took to get this guy on board, and it was worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's to me. But those things, I mean, I totally believe in that. I mean, I believe that. Yeah, I won't even say some of the dumb things that I believe God has an influence.
I want to hear it, Johnny.
Well,
Tell
I mean,
me all
just
the
like
weird,
sports-
horny
sports
shit
and
you're
stuff.
into.
Like, and when I was in college, like sports and stuff, I was so superstitious about sports. So yeah,
Those were the only one. That's the only time I get weirded out. Like when you see teams pray, and I'm like, I don't really think Jesus cares about who's winning. They're both like, if he prays, that team prays, you pray. I don't think really care that that's gonna.
Yeah, well, they
help out.
cancel. You got to make sure you do your prayer to cancel out their prayer.
Yeah, it's the last one to pray wins. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but that's
We got to pray just to make it today. We got to pray. Pray. Pray.
What is that?
You remember that Hammer song?
No, dude, I was like 3 when MC Hammer was singing.
Johnny, you weren't into MC Hammer.
I wasn't old enough. No.
Xavier, are you into MC Hammer?
Nope, definitely not.
I mean, I remember being like 3 and they were playing, what was the Big Pants song? What was that?
Yeah.
What was his big song? Like his #1 hit? What was it?
Yeah.
Big Pants.
No,
Everyone got big pants.
Stop. Hammer time.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all.
Stop.
I remember that.
Collaborate and listen. Okay.
No.
Yeah, dude, that guy's up for call of the year. Nobody's keeping score. I'm trying to get somebody to keep score. That guy's up for call of the year.
Have you had a moment like that?
Oh,
Sam?
too legit to quit.
Have you?
Yeah,
Sam?
Johnny, you were into ICP for sure. Johnny, you
Oh.
got insane clown posse vibe for sure, bro.
Couldn't be farther from the truth.
Johnny loves fat guys in makeup.
No. Dude, I grew up with no musical taste. Like, I was all country music growing up. Just the worst kinds of... Well,
Johnny,
no,
I have a feeling like you were a kid and they had you sing in front of the church and you were like, "Country road,
No.
take me home."
No. Dude, I wish John Denver was too fruity for as far as my family was concerned. And some of it was good. Like, I still like Dwight Yoakam, George Strait, stuff like that. It's okay. I can listen to that. But some of it was just really bad.
Dude, Free Bird. Free Bird. Come on, man.
That's not
Johnny's
country music,
getting
though.
quiet because he's thinking about the old days.
No, I
the
mean,
old
I
days.
I wish
when
I
him and
was-
his grandpa would listen to Leonard Skinner
I
and
wish
talk
I
about
listened
black
to him.
people.
My grandpa he would listen to like Hank Williams and shit like that, which Hank Williams is great, but no.
Oh,
I
dude, that
discovered
was
all
back
in
when
college.
country music stars were the rappers.
Oh, it's coming back.
Yeah,
it's coming back. Watch.
Yeah, it is. Once Beyonce gets into it, everyone's gonna be like, "I'm into it too."
Yeah.
You know?
No, dude, I saw today, I think it was Rolling Stone's cover has Beyonce on it, and it's the Nashville Renaissance. And I don't know if you know, the music coming out of Nashville now is the worst it has ever been. It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's just garbage, dude. It's just getting to the point where whatever Rolling Stone tells you is the exact opposite.
Oh, they sold their souls. Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody just told me Freebird isn't country. Get out of here.
It's not. It's not country. What are you talking about?
What is it?
It's Southern rock.
Okay, respect.
They're 100% right. That person. Okay. So here's the last call I have for you today. I'll play the video right after. This is very short.
Oh, really, Johnny? We've only got one more call.
It's a ladies.
Johnny, XG, Michelle from Mississippi. You might already know about this, but if you don't, go to YouTube and look up artwork at Pfizer, January 9th, 2022. If this is real, it's unfucking believable. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.
Okay, Johnny, look it up.
Do you know? I have it right here. Have you seen it though?
No.
Okay, it's something. What does that say? Pfizer's headquarters, 42nd Street and 2nd Ave.
Oh, some weird ass shit. That looks like XG's coke dealer.
Oh, it's all Egyptian shit.
Oh, snaps. What is that?
It's got a jacked up face.
Was that some weird, like, Stonehenge shit? Oh, snaps. I am Horus.
Yeah, I have Horus.
Did we lose XG, by the way?
Might have. He's back.
Oh, welcome back, XGs.
XGs? Is that what we're calling it?
XGs and the place to bees.
I like that, XGs. XGs. There's some guy blowing a microscope, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like some kind of Celtic cross or something? I don't. What is that?
The eight.
Thoth.
A lot of symbolism there, huh?
Yeah, what is that? Just a lot of butts.
That is weird though, for them to have that.
Got nuns and black nuns and everybody's black. That's interesting.
Everybody's black.
Everybody on that mural.
Everyone's black nobility. What?
They're all black.
Where is that, by the way?
It was said at the beginning. It's in New York, right? But
is it the lobby? Is it like a gift shop?
Yeah, it looks like the lobby.
Why can't you go in?
Let's see if there's anything else.
She won't put a mask on.
Yeah, probably.
Gotta be vaccinated for sure.
Oh, there's a
Colonel Sanders. Gandhi.
There's somebody's license plate for some reason.
Okay.
This is AIDS.
Science wants to cure people more than any disease wants to exist. Okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's ridiculous. Science.
They're
will
so
win.
ridiculously
Look at that.
stupid.
Science will win. Anyway.
So dumb. Can I just say that that's so dumb?
It's creepy. It's creepy. The imagery.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, I mean, that was a great call by a young lady. I'm going to be honest with you. That was a great call. But Pfizer can suck it. You know? Pfizer can really suck it. I love that they show you fake AIDS right there in that picture. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Imagine if they would have tried to pull AIDS off with the internet. That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Well, dude, it's
You
funny.
would've been
I've been
crazy.
watching Larry Sanders. I like to watch it every few years. And the talk about like how scared heterosexuals were of sex, like, I have no concept of that. You know, having not grown up really through that. But
That was Sam Kenson's whole bit. It's so hilarious.
Were people really that afraid? Like heterosexual?
Yeah, dude.
people?
He was like, "Show me what person got straight person got AIDS. Show me!" That's all he did was yell, like, "Show me the straight person who got AIDS." Because when we're like, you gotta put that condom on, and people are like, "What are we doing here?" Now nobody pulls out. Xavier's generation just does not care.
There's one other thing I want to show you guys. You guys see the latest from the James Webb Space Telescope? This is really.
Oh my God, this looks so real.
Yeah, that's what I tweeted. When does this come out on Xbox? Look at what they want us to believe is the actual image of the Horsehead Nebula.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful.
And see, they don't put anywhere like, oh, this is a simulation. Clearly, this part is simulated. Even they would admit that if you asked them. But they don't. They put it off as like, oh, this shit's all real. And then they finally end up at the image that they want us to believe.
And then there's, what is that? Like, that looks like a ghost from Pac-Man?
The Horsehead Nebula.
And they saying this is real.
This is, an IR image, infrared image of the Horsehead Nebula taken by the Webb.
And we don't see one person. And what is that, a door?
How would they know how that looks like?
What are we entering, a door?
That's the new image, like the updated image in that rectangle there. And it's supposed to have more detail than we've ever seen on what they call the horse's mane, which is this region right here. But yeah, it's just more like, what are they serious trying to pass this shit
they
off?
just think we're dumb. And dude, that's why I think that movie's coming out. They're prepping us to tell us all this shit's fake.
Doesn't it look a lot like what you see under a microscope too? Like what they tell us you see when you look at viruses and stuff. It looks very similar, doesn't it? Like the surface of a cell or something.
They're
Or
just
like
all
the virus
dumb.
that they showed us, like the virus that they told us was COVID, which it wasn't. It was just some AI shit.
Listen, we're on YouTube. We're not allowed to say that viruses don't exist, Xavier, okay? We're not allowed, no matter how much we believe it, okay? No matter how much we want to believe it, then the data says we cannot say that viruses are fake and gay. Can we say that? Are we allowed?
Did you guys heard about, I don't know how real it is, but that they discontinued that Nikon or Canon lens that
I wanted to
zoomed in
buy
all the way
one,
to the
but
moon?
it's so expensive, bro.
So that's
Why would they discontinue that, Johnny? Would you know? Or what that even?
Well, I mean,
if that has
it's a
anything to
camera
do?
that's been out. What you're talking about, the P1000, right? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, they're saying it has to do with something that the
But how
NASA
old? That's a
signed
really
this
old
deal.
camera, right? Like that camera's been out for a while. Like I mean, they discontinue cameras all the time. I don't know. Yeah, it was released in 2018. It's a 6-year-old camera. What products do you know from 6 years ago? Technology products that they're still putting out.
Well, Johnny, why'd they stop it?
I mean,
exactly.
It's old.
Exactly, Johnny.
Well,
exactly.
Like you said, Johnny, if they're discontinuing it because there's new technology, why wouldn't it be like, oh, we're discontinuing this one, but this is the updated version? That
Why aren't they giving us the updated one, Johnny?
I just don't. That's the part of flat Earth that I really don't go in for, is that kind of stuff. You're asking the wrong guy here.
Johnny's just afraid to tell the truth.
I'm not. No, I'm not afraid. If I really thought that, I would.
Oh, Johnny's pretty open. He already said he doesn't know what it is.
Johnny's faking gay.
He's not married to the ball.
What they claim that camera can do is nothing. I think it's the price point that they say is attractive. I mean, it's nothing you couldn't do with a real, a proper camera. You could buy a vintage camera and do the same thing. It's I don't know. That doesn't do much for me. Dude, I want to see somebody go up in a fucking rocket ship. Let's fund it and do our own research. Let's figure out what's going on here.
Okay, guys, we can only send one of us to space. Who are we sending?
Who's not got any girlfriends?
No. First up, no. I already.
All right, make your argument right now, Xavier, because it looks like you're going to space. Okay.
No, if I'm coming out, then Johnny's got to go to space. Come on, it's one or the other. You can't.
Okay, all right. So Xavier, so Johnny, you can either go to space or come out as gay. So which one are you doing?
Here's the thing: if I'm the one that goes to space, that means you guys are going to be the ones on the ground controlling the launch. And
yes.
Really?
Xavier
Don't
will
trust
be
us?
controlling the
Is that-
the team from Scum and Kick It will be controlling the launch.
Wait up. We got Mark in the building. We can send Mark up there too. Let's
Oh,
not forget,
oh
we got
my
Force
God, that
Mark.
is okay. I mean,
Mark's
Mark would
too
love to
tall
go
to-
to space.
He's too tall to be a pilot.
Mark's too
Mark-
tall.
Yeah, Mark is too tall. Mark is way too tall to go to space.
Too tall, Mark.
Too tall, Mark.
came out.
Mark doesn't want to go to space. You know, I'm. So somebody's saying you're my handler, Johnny. Are you my handler?
No, I think.
Oh, dude, some people want to put.
I think he's saying you're my handler. It's the
Oh, I
same
am your
term to
handler,
Johnny's
though.
handler.
They're right about that. That's what made me laugh. They thought you were handling me. I'm handling you.
You want to talk about handling? By the way, I had a serious manscaping incident yesterday.
Oh my God, you chop it up?
No.
Pretty good.
Hey, Johnny,
You went
real
too
quick,
hard.
I just want to tell you guys that all these calls are brought to you by our good friends at Copy My Crypto.
What a transition.
Okay?
What
Let's
a
go to
segue.
copymycrypto.com and use the promo code TINFOIL, right? Is that it, Johnny? Copy My Crypto TINFOIL?
Sam, how about we just go to samtripoli.gold? Is that?
Johnny, stop it. They're sponsoring the line, okay? Go to copymycrypto.com/TFH, dude, and thank you for sponsoring this the hotline. Call the Copy My Crypto hotline.
Is that real? I didn't know about that. When did this happen?
Yeah, I just made it real. It's a Copy My Crypto hotline. Chimple TFH. Copymycrypto.com/TFH.
Are you okay, buddy?
Okay. Just be cool, Johnny. Johnny, I'm getting excited. We have very aggressive fireworks for the Copy My Crypto hotline. Okay.
Let me revisit the.
Oh, dude, it's our favorite chick, KRS USA. You remember she was in this weird stuff last week? She's back. The flat girth is. Come on, guys, enough.
Willie Jenkins writes, Willie Jenkins says, only place you'll find a godly man in the Bible doing sorcery is King Solomon. He was responsible for 10 of the 12 tribes being lost to slavery. So he's
That's
saying
just
that
rude,
you can't do sorcery.
That's just rude, dude. That's just rude. Rude.
And then, Sean Smith says, have you watched the Event 201 highlights video?
I have not. Oh, yeah, I think I did way back in the day. Way back in the day. I did, for sure. And I was like, wow, that's great. I was like, yeah, dude, they did that. They did it all. What else did they do? I forgot. What else did they simulate? I forgot there was something else they were simulating. I forgot. I just read it where they were doing a simulation, dude. And they were running it. Was it World War II, I think? Maybe. I don't know, Bill.
What do you mean? What do you mean? They did a simulation of World War II before it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, how it was going to play out. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that is, dude. I'm trying to figure out, but... Oh, shit. Somebody just dropped $10.
Did they?
This is from Blanco SoCal. Flat Earth undermines God's power. You don't think he creates multi-universe micro and macro?
Multiverses,
macro and micro macro have all these worlds that he handles and still knows you are who you are and what you need. God is all powerful. Dude, we're not arguing with that. We're only arguing with my ability to read that. A lot of periods in the middle of a sentence, but that's okay.
Yeah, blame it on him.
Thank you, Johnny. You suck. Guys, this has been
Mark is soliciting Venmos in the chat to get flat Earth research done. He says Venmo him at Mystic Mark. Do not Venmo.
Do not Venmo Mystic Mark. Do not Venmo him. Okay? Did he really do that?
He's joking.
Yeah,
He's joking.
Do not Venmo Mystic Mark.
Yeah, if we're gonna do something, let's start a GoFundMe. Let's do it right. Let's do it right so people can see how much is donated. We should have a goal.
I
and then
just deleted
we'll
it.
figure
Mark,
out.
I've delete.
You won't like that.
I'm gonna call Sam. I do not appreciate that. That undermines me.
Undermines his authority? Is that what he said?
It undermines my authority. All right, guys. I think that's it. That was the year. What do you guys think? Today was a great day. We need to advertise this earlier. We forgot to.
What do you mean? It's been up for hours. Walter Lopez says UFOs are time travel machines. There are bad futures and good futures, and they compete here and now for what actually takes place. Oh, that's fascinating.
Ooh, I like it. I like
Mark
it.
says he'll go to space in a hot air balloon. Can you get high enough, Mark, in a hot air balloon? I'm not sure. Stephen Lafayette says Ewing Tripoli 2024 Juggalo Johnny.
Oh,
What
thank
shaped
you.
The Earth, though.
Yeah, let's go.
You think you could get Pat Ewing to run with you?
I would love to get Patrick. I mean, like it was a sad day when they let him go at Georgetown.
He wasn't
It's
getting
a
it done.
sad
He was not getting it done. They got to be better.
Shut up, Johnny.
But don't you think that program should be that Georgetown should be a big program, and they haven't been for a while.
Johnny, they should be a better program. Yes. Yes.
Sam, how'd you feel about yesterday's game?
About the Clipper game?
No, the Laker game. Sad.
I mean, like, dude,
Close.
I'm really, I just can't wait for LeBron James to leave so that I can like the Lakers again.
What did you like the Lakers before?
Dude, I used to love Shaq before. I mean, like, Kobe when he played drove me nuts. Gonna be honest with you, Kobe drove me nuts.
Never liked the
okay,
Lakers.
You know, but that's it, dude.
I mean,
that's
I got
it.
the Hornets grudge with the Lakers, them taking Kobe from us, basically. So.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
We're gonna do this on Twitter too. We're gonna Twitter, Rumble, YouTube. We gotta be on. I'm looking on Twitter right now. People are crushing it.
Crushing it.
Yeah, we did it a couple times, right? Yeah, we just got to just get back.
We just
on
gotta
there next
figure
week.
it out.
Put it on there next week.
All right, where are you gonna be, Xavier?
With you? What do you mean? This weekend.
We're gonna be this
where we at?
weekend. We're gonna be in Saturday night. We're in where are we in? We're in
Aurora, Chicago,
Aurora, Illinois, and then the next night we're in Janesville.
Party time, excellent.
Okay, I'm going to be with Xavier Guerrero and XG. Then Janesville, we're going to be in Wisconsin. Then I'm in Bellflower. Buy some tickets. Watch me crush. That's about it. Anything else? We got to get on Twitter, dude. Everybody's crushing on Twitter.
Let's make it happen.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.